Hello everyone, how are we doing? Hope you're all doing well. Please let me know if the game is too loud or too quiet. We're playing one of my literally favourite story modes in a fighting game I've ever played. Like I used to play this so much when it came out when I was younger. I want to say most of like 2008, 10. Hello Clover, how are we doing? Hope you're doing good. I just want to make sure the game is loud but not too loud because this game can be pretty loud. But also, you see today I am doing the the GIF PNG tuber model because I tried my 2D model for this game. It does not work well. So we do this. But how are we doing? Are we doing great today, Clover? I had pasta for dinner. It was delicious. And now I play this. And let me just quickly make sure I switch over to the right one. There we go. All forms of Overlord I can. Most forms of Overlord. I mean, technically. But that means Pancake Overlord is canon. And no one likes Pancake Overlord. Well, I don't. I'm joking. I do appreciate it. Yes. Solo, stop Space MSA. We're gonna do new story because I did do a little small playthrough. Like, don't worry, I literally just did. I want to say the first 3 missions just to make sure everything worked perfectly and just to tweak my control settings. I still might tweak it a bit, but we should be fine. And the good thing is, this game has no dialogue. This game is all done just through character expressions. But yeah, I remember playing this game when I was younger, getting in a lot of trouble because when you on the Wii when you put up this game, it made such a loud sound, like a big intro. Because every time you hit on a Wii game, it had like a sort of intro sound. It was so loud, the amount of times it woke my mother up and was like, "You're up too early to play games." Like, but I want to play a game. Also, we're starting with the better character out of these two, Kirby, because I like playing Kirby more. Oh, loading. Okay, which one must jump again? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's do air attacks to gain percentage. And of course, if you've ever played Smash Bros, these fights work like most Smash Bros games, just get you put up to high percentage and get them off the map. You have your special attacks, normal attacks. Yeah, there we go. Now we're just gonna edge guard. We failed edge guarding. And now the most broken item in this game, bumper. Because if you time it correctly, there's gonna be launched. But I need to. It feels weird not playing this on a Switch Pro controller. Because for those who don't know, I play a lot of Smash, especially on the weekends with my friends. So this feels weird playing on a different control scheme. But hey, I was able to get it working, so I'm happy because I was not sure I'd be able to get this working. And if this works, that means I can get a lot more things to work, like maybe some 3DS games, so we can get some Pokemon X and Y. What was it? Did I get Kid Icarus working? But we can get Fire Emblem working. Pit. The first time we saw Pit since, I want to say, the Super Nintendo. Okay. It introduced Pit back into the, people's perception of who likes Nintendo. And then they did one really good game, like one of the best 3DS games ever. And now we have nothing else for Pit. Yeah. Now, have you guys ever played, I want to say, what Final Fantasy game was it with The Void? Because the amount of references the amount of comparisons you can have between this and that Final Fantasy game is astonishing. Because since Final Fantasy was not in Smash into Smash 4 DLC for Cloud Strife. See, my first playthrough I played, I picked. Oh, and we got the main theme. Little Zelda. So I'm gonna go Peach, Mario, Kirby, Zelda. I'm pretty sure there's not a character in this game I don't know still how to play reliable. Like, I can't play everyone good, but I can at least play most characters here reliable. Because if you ever play Smash, you know Peach is so good in these games. You just need to know how to use her air combo and her glide. And how to jump cancel. You see there's that little tick at the top, that tells us how many people they got left. There we go. Oh, I've got to hit the bomb. Okay, I was supposed to grab that, but hey, works. Perfect. Hey, I did it all with Peach. I thought I was going to eventually die just due to getting overwhelmed. I hope you guys can hear the game though, because this game does have an amazing soundtrack. I'm going to have Ancient Minister, who is going to be for a while the main antagonist for this. And then put that reference, Rob. Does anyone remember what a Rob is? Because I wasn't around for it. This is the first game where I saw what Rob was. And what are Rob's doing in this story? Self-bombs and pretty much damn themselves to death. Until the bombs go off. And we get our first boss fight in the game. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay, this one you choose who to save. The cage you damage the most first will be, what was it, the one that you save. Hello, Sharkbee, I'm doing great. Hope you're doing well. I need to get started auto shout for you. I know I've got some people with it. But I hope you're doing great today. I've been playing a game that I used to play on the Wii when I was younger. Like, I've gone through the story mode of this game so many times. Hey, there we go. I was able to, who was it, delay my full hammer, hit ground. Let me give it a Sharkbee a shout out. How are we doing now? Hope you're doing great. I saw you playing Crisis Core yesterday. How was Crisis Core? I'm doing good. I could do more this evening, but I end up laying down and watching a lot of shorts. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you take care of yourself, that's what's the most important. Not every day needs to be productive. You can take a day off. Yeah, and then for some reason this story Wire has a gun and just shoots people. And so this game's weird. The story's weird. I love it. And then everything gets eaten up by the void. Also, there are crowds here. How did the crowd? This is a desert. How did the crowd get to the desert? Speaking of which, I got into the part where with holding sniper and shooting the vacuum complete and go. It's a what's it? Oh, I luckily got past that part pretty easily, but there are some parts where Quest Score that is pretty tough. Yeah, we're going to delete my old save data because that's what we just did to test this. But word of advice, Sharkbee, if you need to do a bit of grinding in that game, do grinding. Don't be me, who struggled with the final boss for about 2 hours because he would not grind and abused the jump command, the jump ability because the jump gave you iframes. Also, Palutena. You would know who these characters are if you didn't play Kid Icarus. Back in then, I want to say, when did Kid Icarus come out? Kid Icarus came out about, I want to say 70s? No, it had to be the 80s. But yeah. They allow me to miss 9 bots, but yeah, I won't come back to that part. Valid. But it's so wild that they've decided, out of all the picks, to bring Pit back. I mean, obviously, Killer Crystal Uprising was on the horizon with Sakurai, the main person who made it to also develop that game. Also, this doesn't make sense. Pit can't fly. The whole point of Pit's game is he's an angel who can only fly for a certain amount of time. And we get the Skyward theme. Okay, drop down. These are how the base days will go. There'll be more like platformers. Like, that's what I'd say. Yeah, ever played a game like Street of Rage? Those sort of games. And this way you get, also this way you get collectibles. 100% this game was probably a nightmare. I never did it when I was younger, and I'm not going to do it now. Also, what's the point of having that level if it was just go down? Platform, I mean, they're not that hard. So it's Meta Knight ship. What's Meta Knight ships? Is it called the Highwind? If I remember. It's not the worst. It does get a bit nightmare later on. If we do decide to do more of this, we could get to the part that I hate, which it has a platform with that's pretty much sort of one character wide, and you have to jump on it. But I was really disappointed when the Smash Bros. For the Wii U didn't have a story mode, and then even the one for the Switch, it has a story mode, but it's nowhere near as good as this. Like, it does have cutscenes, but it only has like 2 cutscenes, and they're nowhere near as detailed. Okay, yeah, Pit. Oh my god, Pit's old down B! Pit's old down B used to be the shield that reflects any projectile. His side B is this that also deflects projectiles and does damage. His base B, arrows. But one thing most people like, most use Pit for is his aerial. Because you can jump multiple times. And has multiple hits, a neutral air. You can use that, then that to finish your opponents off. Oh, wait. Did I say Magma Zone? I was about to call out a Reggie Lackey. No, that's Magma Zone. My apologies. Oh, and let's go that way. Or if you get food, always eat food, because even though it's a platformer, it works like the base game. That the higher percentage you get, the more you get launched off the screen. And if you're too much off the screen and get into the blast zone, that's when you lose a life and a stock. Which you see on the side, we have to. And we get, is this the cutscene when we get a certain character back? Yes, there. Also, that hits that piranha plant shot Mario so hard that he went launched into the Sky Realm. He got shot into heaven. Wild. The fact there's so many of these cutscenes and none of them have dialogue, but it still tells a really good story that I think is hilarious, because the amount of fighting game stories that I play that are just like, oh, here's just a visual novel that has a really complex story but isn't interesting. And this has no, like, not really much lore. And still, it says it with little to no... Oh, sorry, there's one bit of dialogue, and that's a character just says a line. Yep. So Mario might be your basic character in this game, but it also means he rewards fundamentals. You understand your fundamentals? You understand Mario. So Mario's a character that has a what's it? I think the saying is a small skill floor but a high skill ceiling. If anyone knows what that means. So that's an optional door you can go for collectible stuff. Since we're not doing 100%, I'm not too bothered. What that means is to understand the character, aka get to the floor of the character, it's pretty easy, but to get to advance it. like attack and stuff, you need to put in a bit of work. Oh, hammer. Max tomato. Perfect, and that's all healed up. I made a dodge to stall the landing to make sure I didn't fall on my face. Already and that's Star Fox. I can't believe we got to see the remake of Star Fox. I mean, I'm pretty sure this game has more original Star Fox story than has a more original Star Fox story than the remake. So that's the first 4 characters. Now we get Sea of Clouds. There's gonna be a lot of levels. I wonder how many levels is there in subspace. The way I understand that term is that character can be OP only if you know how to use them the best extent. I mean, I wouldn't say OP, but they to get the best out of Mario is you need to play him at a base level. He's pretty easy. You don't need good knowledge, but to be potent as Mario, you need to then understand the game mechanic a bit more and be good at your basic at the games, which are just called fundamentals. Let's feel like making a sandwich. Your fundamentals are your bread, and then the character you play is the stuff between the bread. So you need to understand. You need to understand the bread of a sandwich to make it. Yeah. Anyway, that's how in depth I'll get to fighting games. I won't go too in depth. Also, what was the point of that? I did a cutscene, walked straight for 2 minutes, and got to another cutscene. Just make it one cutscene. But it's fine. There we go. Wait, what's my taunt button? There we go. Why the point of having the taunt button? Because it's funny. Wait, waiting just to taunt. Because there's a few, like, wait for an elevator, wait for the screen to come down. You just taunt. This is extra life. That means we get. So if we die, we don't have to reset the whole level. I don't see myself resetting a level too much. There's a few levels that I might struggle with. But how are we doing, Maven? This is peak. This is I'm glad I was able to get it working. You taunt for yes, exactly. Do that to get across. And what you can do with items is if you know what you're doing, you could do something called throw stalling. It's where you throw the item, you put it at an enemy and they'll be stunned. Then you grab your item midair and throw it again. Or you do a normal attack just to pretty much you keep the character in stun, which I might be able to do, but we need to. It needs to be an item that realistically has a bit of heft, but lags in the air a bit, so I can throw it at the enemy, throw out a quick attack, grab the item midair, do it again, just loop it. AKA Overlord is really sweet Smash. Like for example, every time I play Smash Bros against my friends, I always start with this. That is wave dashing. AKA it means from a get-go I can just do a dash jump or. It's really funny because everyone else is like, I say I'm not good at this game, but I can do like stuff like that. Does it hurt your fingers a bit? Yes, but you get used to it. We do that, we just stay in the air. Okay, every time you see those dark pools, get rid of them. Because the enemy's going to keep spawning out of them. I recommend either heavy moves or multi-hit moves just to get the attacks off. And you can skip a lot of this level by just using Peach's float correctly. Once, use that to store the end. Grab that. Would you guys believe me if I said I haven't played this game for at least 10 years and I still remember all this? And there should be 2 more boulders. One. Okay, keep running. That boulder's going to chase you. You should be able to outspeed the boulder as long as you're not using Zelda. You jump here. And you the final fight before the end of the level. Oh, come on. Cannot one of these levels even kill one of my characters? Come on now. I know I'm playing on normal. But come on, game. At least try to get a kill on me. Oh, I love it. So, fun fact. I have only played one Donkey Kong game. And this was the introduction of what Donkey Kong games could be like. Because this kind of has the feel of that. Also, it has one of the funnest intros out of all the characters. He's so... You know, they're menacing. Okay, come. Yeah, this, if I'm correct, this also was the debut of Diddy Kong in a Smash Bros. Game. Who, for the longest time, was really good and really broken competitively. Until 4, where he's okay. No, not 4, sorry, Ultimate. He's okay, he just lacks kill potential in Ultimate. But this game, he's fine. This game's so over the top, I love it. And just, you! Point. We'll start with, we'll start with Donkey Kong, because we're going to be playing Diddy Kong a bit more throughout the story. I don't think, I wonder how, because we'll have about 3 hours today. How far do you think I can get in 3 hours, I wonder? What's it? You can go 90% of this level of jumping on enemies. Because they're Mario enemies, you can just go blink. If it's, oh! Okay, this is one of the things that makes this 100% in this game a nightmare. A trophy, like, it can turn your enemies into trophies. But you need to hit them with this, and it does, I want to say, it does a set amount of damage against anything that has, about half a bar of hit points. Which is fine, but when you want to get a trophy of everything, you need to make sure you have this, and a drop for that can sometimes just be either you need to get to a set place to get it, or it can be kind of random. If an enemy drops it, then you need to carry it to an enemy you want. It can't be used against bosses, but it can be used against most enemies and stages. Boop! Aim down, fire that, fire that. More, yeah, second level of this was just bomb. I always throw those, make sure I get clear of those, because the Mario bombs will be one of your biggest ways for you to accidentally lose a life in this game. Those pieces of paper that drop are called stickers. You want to get stickers for minimal reasons. 1, collectible. 2, in the story mode, they get up your stats. And you're not going to need them straight away. Oh, Turtle trophy. But for the later half of this game, especially for a certain area, you want to get your stats up, or it's going to be a lot. It's not going to be impossible, because I did the first 2 playthroughs without stickers. But it'll make the playthrough definitely a bit more tolerable. Because we say it now, when you go through this game, you better be ready to go through the game twice. Because the story has a mandatory replay the stages again. What? How does it do it? You'll see. I don't think it does it well. Perfect. Gonna stock. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that bullet bill. I'm starting to. Oh, banana! Hello, Jonas. How are we doing? We're playing Smash Bros. Brawl Story because ever since I got Dolphin working, I was like, I might as well go through a game which was fundamental to my childhood. Hydrate, of course. We'll quickly port. What was the port button? I forgot what I put the port button as. We'll hydrate. I've got a bit of Diet Coke here for me, so I'll have that. Very kindly. Oh, CD. A good way to get more music. No, my first death will not be by myself. Self! Come on, come on, come on. Okay, my first death will be. I love Space. So do I. I think Subspace MSA is still the best story mode we have in the Smash Bros. Games, because the only other one we have was World of Light, and let's be honest, World of Light was fun, but it was nowhere near as detailed as say. I'm also hopeful when they announced the Smash Dojo. But oh my god, Smash Dojo! Oh, I wasn't around for that actually. Well, I wasn't around, but I wasn't. How it says, I wasn't that aware of like games coming out back then because I was a bit younger. So I didn't like what keep up with the Smash Dojo. I wasn't. This game is what made me a Smash Bros. Fan. This is the first Smash Bros. Game I played, and I didn't know certain characters were in this game until they appeared up in the story. So it was a big shock for me. I used to stay up, so waiting for the update. Oh, that's so cool! I used to update at midnight. Right. Ow. The one I was there for was Smash Brothers 4 for the Wii U, 3DS. I was there for those days. Well, no, when I say I was there, I was aware of the game coming out and to get hyped. Bowser. I think Brawl might have been the first game I anticipated that. Yeah. To me, I think Smash Brothers Smash Brothers 4 was the game I've waited the longest for. Like, yes, there was Kingdom Hearts 3, but I became a Kingdom Hearts fan during the wait of Kingdom Hearts 3. And Donkey Kong is dead. DK is dead. Oh my god, these cutscenes? Yeah. Bowser shot Donkey Kong. Jack Black shot Seth Rogen live. What plane? Does that it's just the because there are a few of these levels that start with weird things. And no, it's not this one. Mario Pit. For the first bit of the story, you're going to be playing the same sort of characters, or sometimes interesting new characters as well. But yeah, these cutscenes are. It's weird that I actually love the way they tell story in this game because they don't talk. The whole story is told by actions and facial expressions and character acting, which I think is amazing. Because how many like game stories like here's this big talking part. Do that. Go there. Boop, boop, boop. Oh my god, these chicken guys! I hate them. Chickens they are pretty much big, chunky chickens that will run towards you. You need to either stun them or your beggar's gonna kill you. Okay. Anyway, this is a good tutorial. Like, if you want to get understand all your movements in Smash Bros, play this game. The game won't tell you what to do, but if you want to learn how to apply stuff, you need to. You don't need to, but applying the correct dodging, wave dash, not wave dash, dodging, short hopping, that sort of stuff. All of that will help you in the story mode. Like, playing this will make you better at the game. Boom. Okay, this is a survival. Like, yeah, I'll do short hop back and rely on Maya's back air because Maya's back air and forward aerial His neutral is okay. It's good for like just holding neutral, but his forward aerial is really good for damage and spiking. Back air is amazing for getting space. And go down here. Oh, no. Oi, stop it. But just playing this has bring back me so many memories of like what I used to do when I was younger, and the joy. Stop it! Don't stop me! I have done nothing. What was that? I lost my track where I was. Man, that was my bad. Play Pip. Play classic Pip. When I say classic Pip, this is Pip before Uprising, before Pip got a personality. He was kind of a one-note character. Nope, no, not going to say that. Okay, there we go. And health. So I've. Okay, I need to know my dodges. My shield. Okay, let's get a fire penny. Okay, that's 2 down. All those down. Was it? Are we down a second? Once I get with that. But, how about I stayed up late figuring out how to shiny hunt a Rockruff. And I'll do it again. Yeah. It's so wild to me how long it's been since I've played like Subspace MSA. Smash Bros to me went from having 3 games to having like the next 2 games so fast. Hey, you can fly limitedly, but fly after him. It's so cool. Just it's so cool that Smash Bros has had an effect on so many people, and I love it. But like, so how do we go from Bowser shooting Donkey Kong with a thing turned into a trophy? I want a Smash movie, but I feel like that would just be like an end game where it just be. Also, so we go from Star Fox to Rayquaza. Hey, my Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke baton passes not for a while. Leave me alone, Rayquaza. Rayquaza kills Fox. I mean, I would love it, but my only concern is it's just gonna be like cool character, which is cool. But I also want a story. It's so cool. Deflects it back at him. I'm gonna start with Fox, and we're gonna go Diddy Kong. Rayquaza's I would say the boss fight that actually makes you fight for it. It's not particularly hard yet. Like the game is not particularly hard. I mean, I know I have it on normal, but even on hard, it's not particularly that hard. But you just use multi-attack moves, and you just do relatively well. And you just got this. If you're not really common in short hopping, use Fox's up air, because Fox's up air will have multi-hit. What's that? Oh, I say that as I die. Hey, I hit towards the blast zone behind him. That's the closer one. And then the funniest guy in this game is just him telling me like, "Help me," and the Star Fox character's not caring. So he's like, "You're coming with me." Now let's bring the mechanic to like a light and a dark. No, not really light and a dark world, but like two different sort of parallel doors you need to go through to be on the like upper world or the down world. But doesn't really matter until later. It's like a layer part level where you need to make sure you're in a certain one where certain stuff happens. I'm not explaining it well, but you'll see. Oh, these guys! Hello, sorry, thank you for the 75 streak. I appreciate it. 75, being in 75 streams. Awesome. But make sure you take care of yourself, okay? Mr. Saturn, you'll come with me now. Okay. So fun fact, when I first played this game, I had my TV too dark and I couldn't see the room. So I thought the game wouldn't let me progress after this part. No, you just have to have your TV bright enough so you can see. Fox used flash. He was arrested. God's sakes, that's not funny, everyone. Hiya. God, I miss. When I say I miss Foxy Melee, because I have played Dance Wars Melee because I like fighting games. So I've tried all of them, but I find it funny how Fox sounds in Melee compared to everything else. Oh no, it was the other way. I want you to jump on the Goomba. Thank you. Yeah. Keep going. You don't have to wait that past this little guy up. If you wake him up, that's when we get aggressive. So just don't wake him up. Sorry, I was like, and run. So you ever see those like little lip things on the ground? Don't touch the ground. Just. Oh no! Okay, don't hold your shield. Imagine how much I hate these things. It really clicking for me like this is basically a Kirby game. Oh, it is! Oh my god, you're so right. This has extra stock, which you're gonna need because Because, the best way to say it is, that door up there is a room full of lava. You need to make sure you disable the lava, so you need to check both worlds. The light, I keep saying like, the up and the down world, make sure there's no lava anywhere. That's how you do it, is go here, and it should then, yep, do this. Wait, just boing, boingy, 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 boingy. Boing, boing, boing. 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 Get another job. No, I want to hit them with a bat and be like, Homer! I love the bat. If you can hit it, it does so much damage. And also will launch an enemy to the goddamn moon. Yeah. I thought I turned it off. Okay, never mind. Do I go here then there? Maven, no, don't laugh at me, Maven. I've not played this game for a good maybe 10 years. What? I thought I turned it off! Nope. Be somewhere this way then, probably. Was there another exit maybe it unlocks? Yep. There we go. I swear to God, I hate these things. They're like Bruxious from Pokemon, but not, but more annoying. Aha! I survived. If we do on that should be near the end of level, if I remember. Or is it like the log flume part? Yeah, log flume part. Also, Fox's moveset, I probably go over. You have the gun that doesn't do much damage. I mean, does damage but doesn't do much knockback. Oh. You got a side B that is kind of like a there's a lot of damage, but it takes away, it puts you in free fall. You got his up B that puts it in the Firefox, which hold you still for a second, gives you like a third, and it's down with the reflector, which is useful against some characters, not useful against others. Hey, get it. You don't need to go down that one. Does this work? Yeah, it does. Aha! I held reflector, you lose. I'm gonna be careful grabbing the hammer, because if you grab the hammer can make you have. But if you have the hammer, it puts you in a state where you have a shorter jump, but also you can't recover from being launched. Yeah. Aha! Do that. Get past enemies. Max tomatoes. You can play as multiplayer. Playing multiplayer is a lot of fun, but I don't know if I can get it working in an emulator without having some round. And now we fight Bowser. That it seems out of random, but it's oh god. Tripping. I just tripped. So, quick thing. Now, this game had a mechanic, but let's say every 50 steps, your character might trip. But other characters have a chance to trip more. But also, the amount of time tripping will get you killed in games, because you'll trip over, like there. You'll trip over and be stuck. Not my fault. I did that and got stuck in freefall. My bad. There we go. Perfect. Very Dennis was my thing. Oh, I'm sorry, Dennis. I should have disabled that. I need to give you points back because that's only for my live 2D model. Which, if I tried it with this game and it kind of made my PC it made my PC upset. My PC was very mad at me. It was like, I'm burning alive. Oh, and Bowser tried to shoot someone again. Yeah, I need to remember when I do games that don't have. Sorry, when I do games on my PC, not on my other consoles, I need to turn off those redeemers. But talking about that, I do have some interest. I'm working on some new redeems for Twitch integrated phone system, and a new redeem that could be used in my 2D model. Oh my god, it's Mother 3. What's Mother 3? Good question. And even I don't know either. I had no clue who Lucas was when I played this. I was like, why is there a sad kid in this game? Why is there an upset kid? And you get choiced. Yeah, chased by a statue. Which is it Porky? Is that a name again? I don't know. Earthbound. Earthbound is one of the greatest RPGs I've never. It's one of the greatest RPGs I've never played. See, I can play something that's better than Earthbound because I can find it on places. It's called Undertale. Not that I've actually played any Undertale. I've not played any Undertale, but hey, Undertale at least is you can buy Undertale somewhere. But hey, people like Earthbound, I guess. Like, I have nothing against it, but it's also the case of like when I was, I don't say growing up, but Nintendo Direct about 10 years ago, there was a lot of talk about Earthbound 3 Mother coming back, and right now we've heard nothing, so I'm pretty sure that the Earthbound series is as dead as F-Zero. Thank you, Maven. I appreciate it. How? How do you do that? And we got Magical Kid. Ness. Oh my god, it's Sans from Undertale. Is that Sans? We made the same joke, Maven. When Ness and Pete have their side is PK Fire. Their neutral is either PK Pole or PK Freeze. Their downbeat is a projectile absorption that heals them. But Lucas is in front of him. Ness is his. The upbeat is PK Thunder, which is a weird recovery because it needs to hit you, but you can also use it as a projectile. And no, I didn't want to get caught on that. Ow. Okay, that's fine. You now play Ness, not Ness, the Lucas. View Lucas as a heavier Ness, but with a better up smash. Now that context, this game is just like was it Wario and Bowser just wanted a statue collection. Well, this is a really cool cutscene. Ness is dodging everything. I said, "Screw it, he's not moving. I'll shoot the other kid, and let's go." But they make why I actually look frightening here. No. Lucas, use PK Thunder. Thunder's 100% accurate, main. Oh my god, it's red. Oh, sorry, Pokemon trainer. Okay, what Pokemon has he got? Oh, Squirtle. No Snivy, no Superior. No Dragonite, no Dragonite. It's Ash Ketchum. No Jolteon. We have a Squirtle. Yeah, so Pokemon Trainer right now has an incomplete moveset. Because your moveset, usually it's going to rely about some other Pokemon. But right now you only have Squirtle. So Squirtle is yours. Last Pokemon who has a Side B. That's that. But with Squirtle, you have your fastest, your movement, and your best combo potential. Here's Aqua Jet. Water Gun, which not the best. And I want to say, is it Withdraw? What do you realise that's well? Is that easy to tell? Oh, I hate Flumes are the worst enemy in this game because if they have a chance to look at you, they're going to do a lot of damage. After the square part of his name refers to squirting. Yeah, it's Squirting Turtle. Squirtle. I have a joke in mind, but no, it's better if I don't say that joke. But also, he has a squirrel. He has a squirrel. Oh my god, he does! It's a squirrel turtle. Oh, I just noticed that too. He's a squirrel turtle. Oh my god! It only took me, was it 20 something years to find out Squirtle was a squirrel turtle? I can't believe I'm such a fake Pokemon fan. Oh my god. I didn't even know that was intentional, but I feel it. Yeah, it must be, because Squirrel Turtle, Squirrel. I love little waddles, but he like when he waddles into a door. Okay, and is it the fight arena? Yeah, it is. Oh, these things, kill them as fast as possible. They will keep multiplying no matter what. They're annoying like that. I've loved Squirtle for 2 decades. Oh my god. Yeah, we loved Squirtle for 2 decades, but we didn't love Squirtle enough to understand his name. I'm sorry, Squirtle. You deserve better. Okay, yeah, go this way, up that way. And there we go. This is when you get Squirtle with some dodges. There's such a little waddle, like boop, 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 boop. Boing! Good luck a bit while I work on out. Good luck with this with your statue collecting. Yes, thanks, Jonas. Have a great luck. I hope you have a great workout. Take care of yourself, buddy. I'm just gonna have fun reminiscing about this game because oh god. No! Well, I lived. Aha, I lived, bitch. No. It's so weird playing Squirtle without the other two. Because to me, that is half the fun of Pokemon Trainer, switching the best suit scenario. Boing! Good luck, Overlord. Have fun. I'm gonna get some rest. Have a great rest, Jacoby, and you wake up nice and refreshed, and we're just gonna be here playing this weird story that I love. Yeah, I just later traumatized kid. I'm walking away. Dawn, Ocarina of Time. Lucas. Oh my god! So I'm going for a quick break to go to the bathroom. Then we're gonna get what I'm gonna yap a lot about in it for the next one. So I'll be back in just a moment. I'm gonna head to the bathroom, and then we're gonna continue. And everyone, I am back. I've got a snack, and now We play we play this game back to back. I know I both games like Rhymus. So, fun thing, young Overlord. Didn't know what Fire Emblem was. This was my introduction to Fire Emblem. Which is wild to think that a fighting game is how it got into to Fire Emblem. But I should have known what's like, I admit to self-destruction. Disassemble. Jenny 5, disassemble. Aw. Murph. Yeah, that's a cool introduction to what is now one of my favorite game franchises. Like Smash Brothers is the reason I've discovered what like Xenoblade was, what Kid Icarus was, what Fire Emblem was. Well, good. I might put that was thing. So Marth, he has an interesting mechanic called the tipper mechanic. You need to hit the tip of the blade to get the max damage. He has 3 thing. This is the start of me thinking. No, this is the start of. Chapter too fast. This time I'm thinking about Roy and Marth are all the same character. Okay, they have the same moveset, but this. When you say Roy, I guess you mean Roy from Smash, who's that's not Ella Wood, because Ella Wood also looks like Roy. But how are you doing, Melissa, as well? Hope you're having a great day. And everyone check out Melissa. She, like, how much shit I give her? She is amazing. We don't know about Ike, but Roy could be a descendant of Marth, because Marth is like the beginning of the Fire Emblem timeline. But also, they sometimes take part in different worlds, in different continents. But if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong, that Marth and Roy take place in the same continent. I'm working. Oh, what a shock! You being busy? So make sure you take care of yourself, okay? Make sure you eat breakfast, and if someone's pissing you off, tell them to go fuck themselves. Wait. The fan statue. Also, down B, counter, which is 90% of what all Fire Emblem characters have. But yeah, so this game is the reason I'm into, like, I got into Fire Emblem because of this game. After this, I played Awakening. I pretty much went into, like, what games are these characters from? What can I get? And I got Awakening, and after Awakening, I played Fates. And I played Awakening so many times. Like, Awakening, I would say, is one of the Fire Emblem games I've played the most of. Next 3 houses. After 3 houses, it'll be Awakening. I got a Fire Emblem Fates, which is not my favorite Fire Emblem game. If at one point I'm going to emulate Fire Emblem Fates, and we're going to do probably at least 2 routes for that game, because that game has. But instead of 3 houses, that game, to play different routes, you need to buy a different copy of a game. Because when Fates came out, it was like Fire Emblem Birthright or Fire Emblem Conquest, and it's like, oh no, Revelations is the 3rd copy that's actually the canon timeline. How do you get Revelations? Oh, you bought it from an e-store. What, the e-store's dead now, so you can't get Revelations? Okay. Well, no, it was physically released when that game came out. Over 10 years ago now. So the only way you can get it from secondhand. And anyone who knows about secondhand getting DS games knows they aren't exactly cheap. I mean, oh my god, why is this cutscene so cool? The cutscene they do here. Meta Knight! The most broken character in this game. Okay, so Meta Knight was known as the most busted character in Brawl and was banned from tournaments from day one. Why? He had fast movement, things that... So this move here, his base Thing Tornado, if you land... could get your opponent caught on it, does a lot of damage, and if you land it correctly, keeps you in a state of standstill. Why is that important? You can follow that then with this as your opponent falls, and because your opponent's still in hit stun, they can't do anything. So you go to your opponent, so you do something like it's gonna have to quick get here. Last in peak to your Meta Knight. Hey, Meta Knight, like right now is balanced, but Brawl Meta Knight was ridiculously broken. So that means I need to play with Smash Brothers. It'll be a very fun fight. I won't at all be sweaty and also. Can I grab you? And also here, also one of the best recoveries. In this game, I don't know an ultimate lol. Ah, fair enough. Phone? Question mark? Well, make a phone self and goal. Overlord gets to beat up Melissa in Smash Brothers. There we go. Yeah, so his up B used to put him in a free fall, which, when timed correctly, you can make it so he doesn't actually stop flying. So unless you knock him out physically, which is not, he's not heavy, but he's not light. He's a medium character, so it takes quite a bit of effort, and with him being quite small, he can get out of a lot of combos by just being too small. So he can just, you know, stay around, and the more he's around, the more he can combo you to death. And that's him being, was it, banned in every Brawl tournament that I remember seeing. But I didn't actually play any Brawl tournaments. I mainly played in Smash Bros. 4 and was it, and Ultimate tournaments. But this is when I was younger, but I liked fighting games, but didn't think I was any good at them. And I'm still not good at them, but I enjoy competing so much more now. No, I need to hit the top. Oh, there we go. Well, just it's crazy to think, because how much I've played Smash Bros. Now, and how much it's been a fundamental part of me, like, enjoying games and stuff. How this started it, me playing it. Because I think I've told this story before, but when I was in college, or I think you'd call it university in America. No, not university. I don't know what you call it in America, but after your 11th year in education. I lived really close to where I went. Like, it was like a 10-minute walk. And me and a lot of my friends would come around every day after our college and play Smash Bros. Together. I'm still friends with a lot of them. And even now with Ultimate is when my friends grow, because I've mentioned that recently my friends for Saturdays have been making at least once at least every month I spend a Saturday just hanging out with friends, because they get a bit concerned that I do stuff. We play Smash Brothers. We play fighting games. Come on, let's see if I can... I need to turn off tap jump, because then I could do a lot more short hopping. I might go to controls when I get back to the map menu, make it so I turn off short. So I can turn off tap jump and just do a short... So I can focus on doing short hopping and make Marth kind of ridiculous, because you just do this. Oh. There you go. So you heard with screw attack and that, I'm doing the screw attack damage plus my forward air damage. So I'm pretty much cancelling the screw attack animation to do my forward dash. Forward air. Get rid of this. Boink! We should be near the end of this level relatively soon, if I remember. There we go. I mean, not like you need to be competitive in, like, what was it, the story mode, because the game makes you use items, and it not makes you, but you need to use items. You're getting, what's that, 10B1. You need to use items to keep up. Take this, and... Oh, this is the cart section, yes, which, if you don't get out the cart at the right time, you just die. What? Nope. Okay, I not mean to hit that, but it worked. Come on, get closer. Sword pinning. There we go. And we got a bomb. Oh, I thought that would explode. And we go wee. Then at that point, then you jump out the car. Don't do anything, because that will kill. That will make these will kill you. Maybe that's how I gamed over the first time when I played this a lot of times. So we're not paying attention. And continue going. And we should be good, because these can't be defeated. But this game feels so slow though compared to Smash 4. Like, if it and Ultimate, I don't know. This game feels kind of like everything's in slow motion because how much faster this, Smash Ultimate is. Oh, wait, this is how we get into one of the coolest characters in this game. Okay, here's time to make a bit of a. I mean, I've never played any of Ike's Fire Emblem games. Maybe after Fortune's Weave, I can make it so I can play. What was it? Binding. Is it Binding Blade? No, it's not Binding Blade. It's Radiant Dawn or something else. Because Ike has 2 games. But Ike is your heavy swordsman. So maybe this could be the kick in the back and be like, play. Oh, what was it? It's something in a Radiant Dawn. Is it Binding Blade? It's not Binding Blade, is it? It's annoying me that I can't remember the Fire Emblem Ike's are from. And Ike is heavy because he uses the sword of Ragdoll. That's the great sword he has in the hand with one hand. So Ike has this side B that you can charge to maximum. He has his normal B that creates a pillar of flame, and he has the counter. But usually you're playing Ike, you're playing him for his really meaty normals and air attacks. These guys will keep going. I recommend you kill them before they get too big. And up B throws a sword. But the funny thing, when he throws a sword, he will teleport to where his sword is. So if you threw his sword through a platform, Ike will teleport through a platform. There we go. Whew, that was close. Most big guys, if they ever can't get big, they hit like a truck. And that is this part done. Luigi! Lawangi! I've never seen that scene. It's Lawangi. Like, look at him, he's pure, but lad is so scared. Oh, and he's just don't worry. He's like, ew, goodbye. Ew. And Luigi gets fucking murdered. Here we King DDD. Oh god, I love King DDD. And then Mario also gets jumped by one of these. Hey, and this way, the best way to say is with Subspace is you have, I want to say, 4 to 5 characters that we see their POVs, and eventually they all meet, and that's how the story goes. But this is where we do. I think it's Twilight. It's not Twilight. Is it Twilight Princess? Twilight Princess, I think, design. Lump. I know my brain just like say the character's name wrong. It's funny. And we get Yoshi because he just Eepy dinosaur. Yoshi, me on Mondays. It's like no, I go back to bed. No. Okay, we'll do Link then Yoshi because I like playing Link a lot more. So Link plays. If you're ever in a Smash Brothers game, he plays the same. He doesn't in every one of those games. Link has only changed in Smash. I want to say Ultimate. Like he's had smaller changes, but his biggest change wasn't Ultimate. Oh, I hate the puppets. They're freaky. Oh. Get off me. Let me just do one of those. I also need to play more Zelda games. Like, I feel like there's a handful of franchises that I've not played. But it's also the fact of like the only Link Zelda games I've particularly played are the what was it? What was it called? Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Which they are great games. But also, I don't know, the older I get, the more disenfranchised I feel with like open world games. It's like, I get kind of bored. It's like, oh, you can do anything. It's like, can I though? I'd much rather like just experience a narrative. I don't know, maybe I'm a bit closed-minded thinking that. Maybe I need to be a bit more open-minded. Oh no, sorry, I did play the Hyrule Warriors. I played the what was it? Dynasty Warriors Zelda game. The first one, not the ones that are actually canon. Keep running through here. Throw bomb. Boing. And boing. Those guys will try to take you off the stage to the top. As long as you don't stand still on them, you're fine, normally. I think one of those. No, no, man. Okay, we'll play Yoshi now then. Okay, so I'm not as good with. But Yoshi doesn't have a third jump. Yoshi has a flutter jump. But Yoshi also has really good aerials. You have a eat, up is a throw egg. Your side B is you become egg and roll. But because of how it locks you in, I don't particularly like using it. I usually like to rely on Yoshi's normals just to, and that forward air is godly. Also that down air is a lot of fun as well because this down air comes into a lot. Point. And he also has a down B that you can use in yeah, but sit on them. I love these guys. Like, look how cute they are when you take off their little things. It's like little, like. No, damn it. This is why I hate Yoshi, because like I feel like if I met, I don't hate playing Yoshi, but that's why I don't. I hate what's wrong word there. That's why I dislike playing Yoshi, because I feel like I forget I don't have an up B. I don't have a safety button. Like the answer would be stop playing so recklessly, but have you met me? I can play recklessly. It's this one done, and I think the next level is the level that I remember is the one I think is really cool. Oh my god, it's a cardboard box. I had no clue what this box meant because I did not know what it was referenced to. Yep, the research factory. This is my introduction to also another classic Nintendo franchise that I've only played a few games in. And we start with Zero Suit Samus, and it's Metroid. But out of how to say, out of the characters that I get represented in this, one of my favorite cutscenes is from this character's story. Okay, when you hit the V, hit up or down, it will take you there. Do not stand on top of the elevator, you will be crushed to death. I've been crushed many times by these. So Samus, you have a gun that stuns, you have a side B that's a whip, a down B that when it hits someone it will spike them, and an up B that it's not really good. It's only really good for catching yourself. Seriously, Samus becomes much more of a better character in later installments of this franchise, where in later Smash games she was broken, but she can also wall jump, which if I was any good at, you can just use it yourself. There we go, perfect. Yep, you look around and you see a bit that's kind of sad. What's one of the power sources in this place? They're using a Pikachu to siphon electricity. Which I'm pretty sure this is a oh no, this is a Super Metroid a character thing on sounds like she will save stuff that is suffering. But this is a Zero Mission reference. That's where 067 is in the game. Okay, Pikachu and Samus. Pikachu, same as it would in any other Smash game you've seen. He has the head charge. Here's the electric. He has thunder. But yeah, I just Pikachu and Samus is just a weird combo that fits so well for this little story bit. Okay, survive that. Perfect. If I remember, you need to do that, and then that should leave you to where it's pretty easy to fight. But let's go to these guys first. Of course, these enemies don't have the same sort of weight that an actual playable character does. So, if like this combo works in multiplayer, it doesn't work against the the basic enemies. Don't worry about it. They're not supposed to, but you can relatively like do smaller combos. Okay, this way. Perfect. With those enemies there, but they're going to keep turning at you and shoot. They do a lot of damage. Try to hit them with a thing that will turn them kind of the opposite way. We'll do that to set this off. Perfect. Or if you're not close enough, you can always launch. When you smash a second enemy, it will launch them. You can always launch an enemy at another enemy. It won't do much damage, but it's always a good way to get off a stun. Hey, an ostrich. We went this way before, didn't we? Okay, this is the problem in this part of the game. I do get lost because everything does look quite similar to me. And the worst part of that is there's a part of the game where you need to backtrack, and I get lost in this part notoriously. That's if we decide to do the entire playthrough of this, because we might just do like a little bit. Or I'll try to do the Great Maze in one stream. You just do this, and you should usually be fine. Because this actually shortens your hitbox just a little bit. Oh! Okay. And my words there, I was being a bit too overconfident. I was like, just taunt. That. Oh, that's where they fall when you run back. Do that. And that's this done. Perfect. We should be near the end of the level relatively soon. No, it's what it do that. This. Can you not wall grab from there? Shame. I would do it the way. I won't try to do it the fancy way. Perfect. Oh. Get up. Oh yeah, I don't. Is that all? God, this game has such like nostalgic like. I don't want to say one-liners, but just I don't know nostalgia. I'm just gonna say this game has overall just nostalgia towards me. Right? I forget to just not have B Smash 4 like up kick like up B because I can't use that type of to platform or to combo. There you go. If it's not a fight thing, why fight? Just run. If you have a projectile, hit those, they'll go off. Or if you can avoid them, I recommend you avoid them. Obviously, I am printing, so if they're not going to be moved, I'm going to reflect my projectiles. So I recommend you just hit them. That's fine. We've got Pikachu. We see what 2 more stocks after this. Tripping, damn it. And there we go. And gold door. End of a level. Let me see why Samus's here. She's looking for her suit. Everything done. Honestly, I think we're going to leave it off there because the next area is going to go into like a big story bit, which I don't think I could do. Today, there's nothing wrong with doing a bit of a short stream today. So today's going to be a bit of a short stream. It'll only be like an hour and a half, but thank you all for coming. I'll see you all tomorrow. We'll be doing Pokemon Nova. So I'm looking forward to that. And let's see who is live. Also, I'm doing short streams because of how warm it is. I don't want to risk burning myself alive in here. I will see you all tomorrow. And oh, I see who's live. Cap is back from their small little hiatus. Go say hello to them. Let's just raid. I will see you all tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, and you're all amazing.